we might singasoloko sibuza abantu bathu uba zintoni ezibazikhuthalele kwezi cawe ze-miracles nentoni yabo sibagxeka sibathuka sibantoni any form of help for abantu abamnyama.
Yeah, we're hungry for it, bro.
They will take it. Yabo. They will take it.
That's deep, yes.
Yeah, any form of, and then Tina, we don't understand the desperation yabo. Uba isuka phi na yabo. Or I think just to go back to the land, yeah. So City of Cape Town, when there's bylaws, I propose bylaws, and then we realized Makanyanga message, but no man. In fact, there is no such thing. Or tavern, whatever meters away from either from school or from its away. There is no such. It doesn't exist. It's a luxury now. And the location is of the consequences of the Land Act mainly. The Land Act, Native Land Act, 1930. Now. And then when we bone problems, they become ahistorical. About entertaining history about kutheni silapha namhlanje. Yabo. And I'm sure upra Kito kanye upra Pops would love babangane tavern somewhere isolated. And again, ake lamzakelo benqothetha ngemoto ezilalo. Ake kumzali orhalela ukukhulisela abantwana bakhe tavern. Ayo adventure. Ako mzali elokishini othi mna I will make it a point that abantwana bami bakhulela akekho umzali. You serve ityala endlini yakho because you don't have space. And space yintoni? Land. Yabo, ezi zinto zisibetha singaziboni uba ziyasibetha. Everyone, whether uhlala endrovini, whether uhlala eside B, whether uhlala enkani. Do you know, Baba? You can. Yeah, besigqothele bone suffocation yendlu ngoku litha park apha xa uphuma pha so sixobigate you can't move usendleleni.
Yeah, the question of land is problem.
Yeah.
When I was telling bakhuphi we saving them every day.
Exactly.
Infected every day.
Yeah.
We saving them every day.
Eviction.
And then it's only force that can make them stay.
Yeah.
As now any because of umthetho agreed.
Yeah.
But we forced to
delay the process.
Delay the process. Then we even advise them they must go to Amagqirha. We are Africans most. Uyivala amapolisa na edlula evictor khona thousand yenyimini bathi balibala.
But then we seem to have selective amnesia. So
yes.
Xa ngokula nje bamnanhlala xa ngudibona ku blood umbrosibini ngobe kuvala indlela ba uba nami ngala moto digqitha abantu nebela obvious ayo yintoni nowenza then I forget bangaba this thing isuka la kulento yomhlaba le it's gonna hit me at some point kule mithe tayo bangaba phela usebenza by COVID-19
irelief yethu ne if you think you are relieved especially as a black person if you think there is no black person not permanently relieved relief yakho is temporary
independent
relief yakho temporary you know ufana nomuntu xa ibuclimbe waclimbe wazofika kule ndawo ne uqonda bave made it you know to those who basoloko besithi mama made it you know utyibilika kwakho ufana nomuntu otyibileke kwilitye elinekho laa nto kuthiwa zingubo zamasele utyibilika and when uwa kwakho i-chances zokuphinde uvuke now umuntu ahlalela itabhaka i-stress abanaso xa sekusithiwa kuya-evictwa because there is nowhere to go ngaphandleni kwasentrovini that you once thought basozuphinde after you paid for 15 years up until abantu abamnyama ba-understand ukuba the system that oppresses them is an organized system and iyi-one the system imane iluma up isigcotha sonke ngamaxesha different igcotha noonoteksi ithatha imoto zabo iyobozifaka endabeni zi-empound uyabo I mean into yobanjwa kweeteksi you know has nothing to do with the reckless driving yabo qha there is 8 buses of City of Cape Town.
ezigcwala ku-golden arrow kumwa ngenyawo.
It has nothing. Wakwambona golden arrow follow out ku N2.
So
No. There is an economic competition because it frustrates them that it takes the industry. Ingati rana independent.
black owned.
It's black owned. It frustrates them.
Mm.
So it has nothing to do, of course, into a reckless because of the recklessness yokuba driver. But it's the system itself. Engafuna ubona ingati because that's the what you call, even though it's not a monopoly, because Toyota is a Japanese car, but up until there's a quantum then we can say, but yeah, we are in charge. At least as black people, we are in charge. But for argument's sake, let's say Abanotics are in charge. They are, it's now a demonstration. But no, but the capability to run a business successfully without relying. Abanotics, they are buying Fortuners, they are buying the force. Abako employed, but self-employed. So this thing is capable. So again, it's an education. It's called no man vuyo but singathatha nathi whatever noma icompany ye-computer okanye indawo lanto kayoshuta sizenzele thina sodwa yabo. The system doesn't want to ubona lo. It frustrates and it frustrates them. Akufuna ubona ngathi kukho something lanto kuyini. Now abantu abamnyama they think onoteksi in fact bebe angry ngoku ngesistrike se-education. Ba angry because babamezeleke and they're not making money. Right? It's fine, they can be angry. In fact, against but 2 months down the line, it causes of
and because of we must there's something if ndingamyeka lo mntu uzawucofama uright and then uzawucofama umntu omninzi apha uzawucofama hey hayi if you not things because of we talked with of new things because ebe angry moto zethu ziyabetha ziyathini ndithi yazi ke xa ku-strike suppose i-protest xa ikhona nini abahappy because of xa ku-protest everyone okhwela ibhasi uyayiyeka azokhwela ngeteksi because uyazi uba nina nawunyonyoba niye town niyofika. In fact suppose uba nina niyasixhasa xa kukho istrike for uba u-golden arrow oyike uya eKhayelitsha did you where's my city now akasekho. So now u-golden arrow naye decide no eKhayelitsha for us is no go area
who benefits,
who's gonna benefit nini but now you are at the center ngaba bantu ba wrong. In fact even wena uhlala kwezi areas kwenza occupy ufuna amanzi ngoku yabo. So nani ni-strike laphansi asiphangeli asithukikisi we understand your pain but nxa isithi masive kabuhlungu ndithi nawe le nto iyaka-affect.
You know, it's like silwa nendoda enkulu apha siqale siye kumakhanya yedwa imthi knockout acime uvuyo imthi knockout acime kuze that's what we're doing. Uyi-one lo mntu silwa naye uyi-one but asiyicingi into yoba yemadoda kutheni ngezingathi siye sonke ngexesha
elinye
sonke nje
because thina siyayipersonalize olwezinqaa
ya siyayilanda ukuba kanti xa buya imakhanya zithi efone ndibethwe yilaa ndoda izonto ndakubethwe wena nothini but nam izovele ndibethe yabo. So whether andikana nazo kusithiwa i-professional elaa nto ke ingakanani mna the system doesn't care one way or the other izodila now. So when, in fact I know the back to desktop activists yabo and there is of course the notion about how to imoto successful. I think that's what we're saying but there's no such thing lityala imoto for 5 years and then you struggle yabo. And in fact as abantu abamnyama imoto eziziqhubayo do not determine our finances. You can drive the latest Mercedes BMW Mercedes Benz, it does not determine your finances, not necessarily. Now the same bantu abalanda kwezondo ngoku during ixesha le-COVID azithathwa ngemoto suka ndiyeka. Now if besi-united xa ustand ulaluka into endele imoto mosazothatha egarage kwa if sidabelita pake emadoda most of asiphangela
akho moto zazothathwa
apha akho moto zazothathwa sizawuhamba ngemoto zethu nabantu basenkanini kodwa abantu ndithi xa sendinethwa ndisuka emall ndinikwe ilift nguvuyo akho moto kavuyo izo only if black people banganalo banga-unite up to low extent nothing. I think that's what Rastafarians have been preaching, and then I think and then your journey I bleed the way Yamarasta have been so vilified in the community. Benziwa irrelevant. The community, the society is missing a lot from Rastafarians. A lot. In fact, there is no such organized, knowledgeable, historical group of abantu elokishini ngaphandle kwamarasta. The intellectuality, yodlula what you call politicians or activists, but then the system saw uba should abantu bayibone le nto ibonwa ngaba bantu sizoba ne-problem. As a result nangoamarasta xa yinto esisebenza xa sesi-direct itex bawuzondothulela kwayimarasteni reduce global hayi ndilapha kwarasta okanye azozijonga nayo itapile phaa emarasteni yabo. It's so painful, and they even understand the land question. They understand everything. They understand everything.
Can we? I think we've broken down in terms of how, like we said, Silva nomdomnya.
Yeah.
But uspichan usidilishana nathi one by one, and nathi when we dealing with these problems, siyajajana one when one is being dealt with. Si feels banga man fondini. Forgetting that at some point
guaranteed. It's not ayona guaranteed
so I think we understand the thinking is detrimental. The way to in a united like in a what's the word, the African, Africanism here, thing like this, see grasp, but anything that happens to one of us, and when we allow it, at certain point, now I'm money confident, but I know
God's, yeah.
As long as we're teaching, one person at a time.
About respond.
So one grouping.
Yeah.
You know the typical example, Johnny, if a clear demonstration of unity. I think the clear demonstration of unity in South Africa is white people. White people don't call meetings for unity. They don't persuade one another for Baba United. A typical example was when that boy was killed in Senegal. White people drove from various provinces. Whether AfriForum, whether London, whether DA, they drove from various provinces to go and see uba kubana ubulelelo. Kumntu omnyama onegazi ozithatha phi ezi zoba ubulelelo umuntu. So ilanto yayenziwe zi-Jews kuHitler zathi never again. Uyabo? Never again uphinde uthathe omnye. I think siyibhola because the world knows ukuba I can shoot umakanya kwi-farm yam. There won't be consequences. Of course, I can be sent to prison. And then the joy of let's say Amabulu aswa prison. Their life do not really stop. Now, if umfama ukudubule kwi-farm yakhe, right? Udubule uvuyo, yabo? Bencinga uyimfene. So, of course, the system is on 5 years, let's say 3 years. I think these boys azifaka lapha boxing out. If farms zazo there's operator kanye bezinga-operate surely there's operate ne zisupplya bani zisupplya nazodwa. You understand? Who is doing the marketing for them? Yeyiphi company ezawuphula out because kweze scandal ayikho, because everything that they have done they understand but
you were representing.
Yeah, they understand. Yeah, and then I think little unity you must check, but even if white people into eyenzileyo omnye irongo. They rather keep quiet kunokumreprimanda
In front of us, yeah.
They rather keep quiet. But even if into erongo ndiyenze emlungwini, wow,
Yo.
Goes to the lens and open for flavor.
Yeah, yo.
Platinum guys.
a bit, oh,
I'm going to be.
yeah, they body it, and then kukabantu abakhalela
We must check advocate good tweet. Masses black people, our people.
Black people.
Bruh, hey, they are crucifying.
And
for to say shut up.
And
I felt liberated.
Yo,
I was like, advocate and then you know, we need to teach black people to stand up to white people. You need to tell them, hey, so man.
Like
even if I felt like
even if
it was powerful.
Come on, I don't see no when 15 minutes can't go because we allow it. I know that those emsebenzini yethu wena John. Sebenza ngelungu thina. Khona sebenza kwenye ikhampani right. Wenye most of company ngala. Kwenda ndanzi yapha kwenye ikhampani ba ufuneka ndiyofunda ba isebenza njani istore. Yazi manager ba umlungu.
Yeah.
Kuba nomnyama yathi kwabantu bamnyama laba ngithanda mfana ndiko. Nalo umuntu naye senakwazi ukuncokola umuntu. So aba bantu hey out the grand. Zanixelele security efanele ukhona uhleli pha. Khanya usuzayenze kuba ngaba kusuke head office wena. Yena kufuneka adishane noba yaphilizela sana nawe. Kodwa utobe yenze kubanye abantu. Hey bro. Now ndinomsindo ndithi okay no it's fine. I will still learn apha kuni phakathi kwenu ngizakufundisa nina. Kodwa ndifuna ufunda ndifuna uyazi. Naxa ndizohamba kuphakamile umnikazi pha. Utayiko kutheni uhamba yena. Nomsindo. Yajonga. Ngobe ndibuza ubani uphi apha. Nithi yake kodwa ukhona. Wonina ndizawuxelela mna ba mandihambe nini kodwa ndidisrespectile. And ngokuqala nonke nina kule management yenu kodwa babathi manager. Akho nonke uye wandibulisa bakuni. Ndibuswa zithela, ndabuliswa zisecurity. Ukuze ndiye kwe department ndiye ukuze ndincokola nethela ndibuze into nenye. Nawo uzoqala ndihambayo uzoxelela bangabuza ndizareprimandwa nguwe. Yabo? So ndimxhumele nyaka. Into ngimxhumela sendinani naba ngabafuna nobaba. So now umuntu ofikayo pha oyibonayo la yisi umuntu omnyama ukhenza emotional and kwanga because emotional because you being treated as it's inhumane la bayenzayo abantu and lenzo uphumile baba ngaba uyabona nami ngaba uyacela qala uyibonisile baba ngaba ndifuna uthetha and umuntu uyaza uyisiniye and this message siyaziyo baba ngaba uthi uyisiniye kanje wazimoka nalo
and you know advocate pa he humbled himself. And after man said share, why do you continue allowing him? Yeah, but you know Matoni, in Africa, I mean we need to teach our children. We can't be at least I think in the Africa in the is no relief to go. Even if we mean when umsebenzi Holland. Kawubona bas yacha ziyakhama but we don't have that as black people. We don't have that. That's not akwapo sifumana expression yethu akwapo sibalekela khona uyabo
uthanda thina kunqalela kwaumbo baba is very unprofessional.
Yo bra
Come on, these people don't abanye abantu they never work in corporate. Abaza like understand umuntu there's a certain notion anayo of what should happen. Idekora yazi John wants to undermine on just on the level of race okanye lana bangaba afilishe superior umoba ufilisha superior now just because umhlobo already wena because you've got high emotional intelligence and umpofu has a high emotional intelligence uyayibona umpofu yabangaba this person uzifilisha
akabona isidingo somlinda bathetha akabona bandi kamlinda
akabona sinyakansilo ubona umuntu omnyama in his view is like
Johnny
Latin boys
with that at that level
is it
akukasha lambeko ngalatesha
uthi sathele kodwa uthi YouTube yeah jongle luthethayo ne ndandise erenkini emfuleni ne I think ngoba siqala into yale chicken yes chicken dondoni now I go there ndiyakaba mama bathengisa chickens yabo bathengisa umleko yabo axelele ba yebo mama kwenzeka kanje nakanje yabo so there's a possibility ba ndikani supply ntona ngeke bavuya ba mama uyase uze usitastisa now kukho eligeza lomlungu lihamba pha erenkini alisavuthwanga yabo ligeza so lithetha nesixhosa mandiyazi nje futhi baya uyayithanda bapha emfuleni erenkini libhulu yabo so bayaphambana so yazi bayithi igama lesixhosa ihlala pha kula renk ne ligeza ne
wenzeka waguliswa ngokuba wayidula abantu abamnyama
no ndiyakule part I'm trying to run a business yabo ndibhadlile kunayo guaranteed and then this guy is a committee it can you farm? Do you know how to farm? Do you know how the chicken must be, big in order for it to be sold? Yeah, do you understand Orlando Gale? In the context as I'm going to yeah. Now it matters not. It matters not to him or her. They will always be superior to immaterial into zakho is materialistic. They don't matter. So that is the pendulum nomsindakon actually this is what we're dealing with every day. This is and
Julius go if it like the local of club debate parliament of club why tell exactly what are you saying? He's saying it's difficult for us manyana but abelungu even a hope question of land
randomly you can go to a good wood. I think but most yababalandukayo I think no babegulisa but but what is your view on the land expropriation on the question of restoration land restoration what is your view Londa akanamhlaba
akubuza umhlaba uzawuthini bro walk just run to upper to a parliament to Stellenbosch same people who ask us umhlaba bazawuthini babiye nje ngecingolidala bawenze the small portion there's 300 hectares of land from 19 undongo ubefana nomhlaba abawenzi nabo
bawuhleli
but bane to ask us ba umhlaba sawuthini nabo abawazi bawuthini yabo so we've been undermined as a race too much
the response yoqala kulala nto yomhlaba I think abantu abamnyama they don't even have to justify and try to explain to ebelungwini uba umhlaba sawuthini na. We don't owe them that. It's none of their business. Whether sizawuthini, it's none of their business. It's none. That to them that question is irrelevant. I think explain about umhlaba sizawuthini na, it's the secondary question, an explanation to ebantwini bethu.
Not
we don't owe white people explanation about umhlaba sizawuthini na. We don't want.
It's none of their business.
None of their business. Even if uzuthathela sawenza nto kanti omakhanya esizwe. Noma uzuthathela sawenza.
Namoza wangonyela about
and then if there are always questions ezokuba nizayithini nale land? Why is it an issue? Ibaluleke ngantoni nale land? If ayibalulekanga, why don't you surrender it?
Yeah.
If it's not important, if importance yayo awuyiboni, why don't you surrender it? Last year, before ndilanduke to Ulandu before ndishate up as last year Joni bendivizithela smallholder farmers emfuleni nase Delft nase I think those areas e2 and then nelacala ngapha ngasemfuleni kodwa khona engine garage ya khona abantu ufike befuya inkomo phanga kwa 300 abanye bafuya emfuleni kufuya ihagu kakhulu yeah nase Delft zikhona ihagu zikhona inkomo zikhona so kufuyiwe yabona la area. Now aba bantu, some of them they've been there for 10 years abanye for 14 years. None of them on a land yakhe.
Ayo.
No,
Umhlaba wanga lo.
okasithi.
Ayo.
Omnye ngoka nature conservation, omnye ngoka Department of I think Medical Research Council, into ezinjalo. None of them owner. So it was part of a project esikolo. So ndibabuza ndibancokolisa. Ndabuza about 9 of them, that interview about 9 of them. Boy 9, first response yabo xa ndibuza uba what are the challenges? Ingathi bafowunelene nje. Bathi ngumhlaba. Ingathi bafowunelene nje. And then ndingumntana esikolo kubo. Yabona akho need yoba bathethe ngomhlaba kum because abandazi the political side of me. Yabo abaya, but now that's how important it is into yomhlaba ebantwini abamnyama. Now ke ngoku there is a trend. In order for them to be funded, kufuneka babe ne-lease agreement okanye babe ne-title deed. So if by a bank uthi ufuna i-business, uthi ufuna i-funding yantoni, andifuna i-funding yankomo nentoni. Okay, no problem, we'll fund you. Can you give us a title deed? Can you give us a lease agreement? There is no lease agreement. Then we can't fund you. Yeah, but you go there, now. If perhaps we can talk about that but we need time, serious time about it, because in fact I think we need serious time about the agriculture as a whole in Africa.
Yeah.
I think we need a day to talk about agriculture in Africa. What is agriculture? Why is Latina? Why is Latina, especially youth? Why is why Bora? Because it's everywhere. I mean we everywhere. I mean it's permaculture, it's part of agriculture, they call it permaculture. But why is Iboni Bora, but it's a source and it's primary sector in our country, not in the country, in our continent? Why call us Iboni Bora? Ezinye izinto ke Joni ayikuba sizibona ngamehlo wethu, sizibona ngamehlo asiwancikisiweyo. Yabo. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Siyawancikiswa mefana nehistory yethu. Sinikwa amehlo ojonga imbali kuthiwe la uyabo fixed eyes azolanduka. So we need to uba silanduke sithethe ngezo zinto. So into enza highlight into kulento yeland landuka into yeland occupation. There shouldn't be land occupation for amatyotyombe qha. There should be land occupation for amatyotyombe. There should be land occupation for abantu abane businesses abazerana emva kwezindlu. There should be land occupation for abatata balandukileyo bafama. There should be land occupation for from tavern owners, so that you don't expose abantwana bakho in, because we go there tina we drink. Probably umntana wakho umthengisa ngenye imini uzofuna uthengisa umntana wakho intombazana oyi-teenager. We drinking too. Udilishana nababhuti. And ke ngoku kufuneka unese i-feelings zababhuti because i-customers
they must keep on coming.
Up for exploitation quiet.
Of course, it's a land. It's the center of that. It's a land question. Akho mzali ofuna uba ne-tavern endlini.
I think Majoni kuba especially samela lexesha.
Yeah.
The biggest thing abafuneka see in conversation in probably in future episodes of the podcast here, we need to deal with this, like you said now, the language. Because if we look at the common trend, as we move, I see there's always different stages. Whether it's the arrogance, it goes back to the land. Whether it's the protests, it goes back to the land. Whether the protests the time it goes back to the land. Whether they would made now, it goes back to the land. Dignity when they are sitting about la family ukuthi tangayo abana space. I mean, imagine it's the land question. It's the land question. Yeah. And I think kuba lesiphelwa lexesha. Let's close it. Abantu I think to in a closing manner, but I understand that the fact that abanye bethu at certain point they are fighting the system. Kufuneka sympathize and empathize with those people because ngabantu bethu. And see understand if they are closing down, let's take that. In fact, let's say because it's going to hit us at some point.
Yeah. Senzo if akuliwa nawe ujoyina awufuni imecaleni endleleni isuka. I wrote that uba mnyama elizweni elimhlophe jikelele it's a protest. You reject a protest umuntu omnyama or rejecta wena. Because if I saw at the boy ibikanye.
Oh yes.
Yenyimisa. Yabo. So abantu bathela pha ubumdaka. Yabo, it's a rejection of ubumnyama. Okukanya kwabantwana.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Inwele kuthiwa must be clean.
Yeah.
Must be straight. Ngubani one as straight in the world. It's abelungu. So inwele zethu
Must mimic.
Must be uyapha. Because thina sifuna nje inwele zingabi nanto of ingubo. Cha. Zibe dust clean. If uye wazihlamba singamnandi zongubo. So if siya protesta umlo awuzukuwe imecaleni if awusikhasi.
And then just to closing remark John. There was the protest again, the last protest was now ladies separate fan. Pick up to kwabanda bamnyama bahlala eBrakenfell. It was hot that day, Joe. What they did, babesima kwi-flats zabo, baqenga amanzi fridge. Bavala amanzi fridge, amanzi afreezile. In fact, I think they prepared for prepared because that's freezile already. Sithetha ngothotywa pha, susela amanzi. Abantu abamnyama, you know, what we call today a middle class.
It's like middle class.
You know, that's how you pledge solidarity. Babesenza lando because they understand the racism they face on daily basis. And then they don't go to Bragenfell, bayohlala pha base established. But so zezinye indlela unosupporta ngazo abantu abamnyama. If you fear rubber bullets ne-tear gas nento, that's fine. There is always something
you can contribute about. Yeah.
Instead of criticizing into enziwa ngabantu abamnyama, ask
what can I
how can I abantu babhota abantwana abantu benzele occupation abantu abatshatileyo abantu abanamakhosikazi akho mntu novele enze nje lando because of board. Never.
Yeah. On issue if felt I was happy when our people were planning the buses of Golden Arrow. Golden Arrow dropped EFF on last minute. Kuba kuzawuya kufuna ibus kuyiwa Frankenfeld. So those were so no man. This bus this are used to destabilize the white society. So we can't release these buses. So we said one day our people gonna respond. And then Congo protests will respond. They must keep on banning those buses. Driver aphume ecaleni but ke ithi bus if you don't asiyazi
They go see church.
kuvutha.
I think ne landuka ne ancestors I play no baba ziya prepare.
Ziya prepare, yeah, no ziya prepare.
Yeah, I think it's kusazitsha as early as 4.
Our ancestors.
I think this is the perfect spot to end it with. I think it was a very interesting conversation. And it lays the ground for future conversations because we kept going on Milan issue. And Sim has mentioned about the agriculture, the fact that why do people actually question? As I think those are future conversations.
Yeah.
And then the same guy on the podcast, let's back our podcast is pretty much what's the word? Ukwenza abantu i-conscious yabantu andibuza ngegama le-conscious bagama lesixhosa but abantu bacinge far different than way abacinga ngayo
bangaboni indaba ye-TV i-journalists zithetha also bacabanga into injalo abantu baphethe umphako abawuthunyiweyo so indima yethu thina singabantu abamnyama is to go siyojonga uba ngaba laa nto ibithethwa phaa e-TV yiyo nyani na because of
Get close.
imedia iyawukwenza lo muntu bekusaboza uyamthanda umcabukele lo mcabulayo umthanda so bekusaboza uyamcabula umthanda so we need to babe broader abanye abantu bethu.
I think that's the best way we can end the podcast. Sure.
Sure.